It's my feel-good breakfast show.
We're talking all things fashion, from camo to koi fish. Spring Summer 15 offers men a choice of wearable prints suited for all style persuasions. And our fashion director went backstage at South Africa's Menswear Week to find out what her favorite was.
Making any print fashionable is a balance between aesthetic appeal and wearability. Chaffe the tailor chose army camouflage as his signature.
Tell me all about your collection. A lot of camo inspiration there.
I've decided to call it Brother's Keeper, and this was all driven by the whole xenophobia story in South Africa. That's where the inspiration comes from. So I just thought maybe I could inspire someone, to think positively. I'm sure you've seen quite a number of garments with the peace sign.
Even the shapes of some of the garments, they're quite utility, obviously coming from the military. Do you also get some inspiration from streetwear?
I'm a streetwear designer. I get most of my inspiration from the military. That's where I get my camo idea from, and the colors even.
And as a creative and as a designer, what inspires you in day-to-day life?
I love hanging out with people who are focused, people who want to achieve something in life. And I just love hanging out with successful people in whatever industry that you're in. It may not be financial, but if you're focused and you're successful in whatever you're doing, I love you.
In a minimal palette of black, white and forest green, Marva Mode created their own original print to define their collection.
I've been waiting for an interview backstage for 20 minutes with these girls here. There is just pandemonium going on back here because people are so desperate for their clothes. They're going to be all over the magazines for the next season. I mean, look at this. There's literally nothing even left on the rail. A really gorgeous spring-summer collection. Tell our viewers at home all about your inspirations and how you put this collection together.
We are always inspired by the streets, so we often just get inspired by people and what they wear. We've worked with a lot of fluid, flowy fabrics that are generally considered as feminine, and we'd like to kind of break that chain between masculine and feminine so men can feel feminine but feel still like a man. And then illustrated koi fish. If you actually look inside the koi fish, there's persons inside the koi fish sucking their thumb, which is quite random and interesting.
A lot of detail that you're only going to find when you look closer.
And what consideration went into the silhouettes and putting those looks together?
Well, the shapes were generally free-flowing, a lot of layering and a lot of crop top cut-offs. A strange silhouette for a man, I guess.
And what would you say were those trends that you pulled through? Do you reference what's happening internationally?
We're definitely trying to break through with whatever we want to do and make the men wear what we put out there. But we always consider what's comfortable, what fits nicely, and what also sells,
One of the hottest African designers on the market, Laduma, interprets patterns and colors of traditional Xhosa beadwork into modern knitwear.
The collection that you're seeing here tonight is what I actually first showed at the Pitti Uomo in Italy, Florence. The collection is called Mnanumgoba, which means in English, son of the soil. It's simply a celebration of dark African skin using my pattern colors to showcase how beautiful black skin is and celebrating color diversity, which South Africa is as well. So I looked at some modern evolution that's happening in fashion and applied it in my collections as well to make it fresher and more interesting. And I am absorbing a lot of things that are happening for future collections that I'll be launching for 2017 and 18.
Expressive and even symbolic, an original print can elaborate street fashion from customary to extraordinary.